achu.vanessa.
Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time seeing this pretty face, please don't let this be your last by clicking on the subscription button. And if you're an OG, that means you're already subscribed. Thank you for watching this video and I love you, period. So guys, today you can see that I'm hyped. I'm in a good mood. And do you know why I'm in a good mood? I'm in a good mood because there's food in front of me. I have a spread set out for me, literally. So I'm in a good mood. And I saw this video on YouTube, and the video is about post-breakup tendencies. And when I was watching it, I was like, Vanessa, do you see yourself in any of these scenarios? And funny thing is, I could see myself in every single one of them. So we're going to talk about it. But before we talk about it, I have Suya in front of me. Yeah, looking sumptuous and delicious, that I got from Douala. So if you don't know what Douala is an area in Bunaberi. It's literally like the Wall Street of Suya. It has different stores and shops of malam selling Suya. Basically, it's a long line.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
So back, I'm going to assume that you watched the video of me going to buy the Suya. Now I've set everything up, and obviously, of course, join me in eating. I have a glass of top pamplemousse, which I'm not supposed to have, by the way, but na fat, I know key person, and it's Friday evening. I mean, it's Friday. I'm allowed to indulge once in a while. So let's talk about post-breakup tendencies and eat sumptuous Suya. The first post-breakup tendency on my list is listening to love songs and crying. Oh my god, this is me. You know why? Because I have a playlist for everything. I have a playlist for every mood. Once I just break up, in short, once I'm heartbroken, I have a heartbreak playlist, I have a sad songs playlist, I have an ultimate love playlist. So I just go to my Apple Music and play and just start. You know, when you sing those type of songs, like the lyrics hit right into your chest. It's like you're the artist and you're singing it. You can feel every lyrics, every note, and then you don't notice it. You just start crying. That time the cry is not just normal cry. Like your voice even goes high.
Everything. I've been waiting for the diamond ring. Bet your earring. Everything was so cool. Baby, you acting so cool. I don't know what somebody told you, but I ain't gonna lie.
You're crying and you just think that you're one Beyonce. You're singing one badass Beyonce song and crying. More like there's things that breakup has made me do in this life. And then you just sit unprovoked. Nobody will provoke you. It's like you sit and you just remember that this is what this person did to you. You just start crying again. You look for another song and continue your crying. This is so me. I cannot even deny it. With my full chest, I own up to it. My second post-breakup tendency. This one is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, and there's a story behind it. So I love writing. I love reading novels, and most of the novels I read are romance novels. I love good love story. I love fairy tales. So I have the habit of writing poems when somebody breaks up with me, or I break up with somebody. I don't know, I just become a poet. It's like the lines, I write the lines. I don't know if I can find a screenshot of one of the poems I wrote, I will put it there. Like I was writing it, I was even crying with so much emotion, like telling him how bad I felt for this and for that. I was really breaking it down. Oh, Vanessa.
Good morning, class.
Good morning.
The title of my recitation is Together, and it goes this way. Together under this weather, here in Wagada, we are gathered with the order, waiting for Dega. There he comes with Okada, with Matilda, the sister, even Lovina, my lover. No, that must be Amanda, the mother, with the father, the warder, even the brother, the barber, on a card with another, yet another.
Kai, I'm telling you, if I could concentrate in writing like this, I would have written a novel and published it. All the poems that I've written and I have cried. And then you know the funny thing is, I will not only write these poems, I will write it, and then after a while, you know, you just sit and you think, one light bulb just goes off in your head like that, boop. I would now put the poem in form of a text message and I will send it to the person. And you say they did not use jazz for me. They did. This third line, the third point is so familiar. I don't know. When you break up, does this sound familiar to you? I will never date again. I'm not interested in any relationship. I want to focus on myself and be a better person. I just want to focus on making money. I don't need love. What is love? I don't want to be in a relationship.
Damn bloody fool. Nonsense. Damn bloody fools.
You just automatically turn to hard guy, and you decide that you belong to the streets. Guys, I've done that as well. I'll just be like, you know what? I don't want to date again. Dating is not for me. I need time off. I need to study. I need to work money. I belong to the streets. I just want to enjoy life. And that's how you see you end up having multiple partners. It's those type of people. In short, let me put myself in that WhatsApp group because I've done it before. That you'll be talking to John, talking to Peter, talking to Andrew, talking to Philip. You'll be talking to 6 people at the same time because you know what? You belong to the streets because you're heartbroken. And then at the end of the day, you wake up one morning and you realize that, you know, all those things don't pay you, and you're not feeling anything. You're just deceiving a bunch of people, and you feel bad for it, and you cut them off and you move. This Suya is sweet. Oh, okay guys, my next breakup tendency is social media stalking. I am actually such a stalker, and it's weird. It's actually very creepy. I go back to if we have dated, or if I'd liked you to a certain extent and we're no longer in talking terms, I tend to stalk your social media profiles. I would just go back there, go and look at your pictures, you know, look at how you're doing, look at how fine you're doing, look at how cute you look, and I'll just be looking at you and I'll be like, that was my property, and cry, and I'll be crying. I will stalk you. If there's a girl that likes it, I will go and check that girl's profile to see why she likes it. I will come back to check if there's anything on your story. No, but I don't check stories because stories will show, like, it shows under that you view his story, so I'm not going to do that. I will just check, look at your look at your comments. If there's this girl that is like, baby, you're fine, I will go to her profile and go and check why she's saying baby, you're fine. Please, don't laugh at me. It's heartbreak. That's just how it is, you know. And the solution I got for this, I don't know if you're trying to stop it. Right now, I have a habit of blocking people. Yeah, I'm saying it to my chest. I block with my whole chest. So if I as much as like you, or you do anything to me that I feel like is funny and fishy, I just block you. I block you on every social media platform. So even if I wanted to find you, I can't find you, because if I go to IG and like I write in your name, obviously your profile doesn't pop up because I have blocked you. So it's like a way to, stop me from looking at your profile. So I will just block you and end the drama. But on the norm, when you break up with somebody, like, your first instinct is not just to block the person. Most times you're going through a process and you want to like cry, grieve and all of those things, and then slowly get over the person. But I'm going to be a mature person right now and tell you that you should just block the person and get it over and done with. Yes. If not, you'll find yourself in the exact same position. I know from experience because I've done it. So guys, my next tendency, this story is so embarrassing. When I think about the fact that I actually did it, I feel like giving myself a solid slap. Because who does this? Who does this? You can't tell me that this guy did not use jazz on me. He used jazz on me. So there's this guy I used to like in Form 3. I was in Form 3 going to Form 4, and I really loved, in short, I loved this guy. I knew that this guy was it for me. It was all and all. And then this guy woke up after he asked me out on one day, and then the next day he broke up with me. So after that, it's like I went mad. It's like my switch, in short, my senses now, it was shaking. That one screw like that just lose on, and I was doing mad people things. I was doing mad things, calling, texting. There's nothing I not do. I'm sure he even blocked me. I can't remember if he blocked me. It got to an extent where I was in my house. I wasn't eating. I wasn't sleeping. I was begging. By the time I was begging, man. I was begging. Baby, please pick up my call. I told a man that I don't mind being his side chick. That I don't mind being number 5 girlfriend as long as I'm his girlfriend. Hey! Nah, like when I think about it, this thing is deep. Like I begged this guy for almost 4 years. I was begging this guy. I'm not joking, I'm serious. I was begging this guy, and it got to an extent where I then had to beg my auntie because he wasn't picking my calls, he wasn't replying my text. So I had to beg my auntie, and I was like, I came up with a very smart idea. It's not smart, it's very dumb, but to Form 4 Vanessa, I was very smart then. I thought it was a good idea. I told my auntie that, you know what, help me text this guy. Text this guy like a babe, don't text him like my auntie, and ask him out, and you know, try to sweet talk him into dating me. Ha! The moment this guy replied my auntie's message and called my auntie baby, I got angry. It became another problem. See, I was running mad. Oh God, thank God for sense. Thank God for growth. Because I don't know where I would have been, I'm telling you. My next breakup tendency, I feel like I've already spoken about it, is starving. So when I'm pained, like when I'm deeply pained, I don't eat. It's that time that my younger brother will be laughing at me because I will be starving. I will be fasting for free. If they tell me to fast on a normal day for 1 week, it will be difficult, but I will fast for man. And I'll be like, oh, I'm not hungry. I'll tell because my younger brother's name is Junior. Junior, eat my meat, eat my food. My younger brother will just be eating, and I'll be there starving and crying. And he'll just be like, my broken-hearted sister, don't be broken-hearted. And he'll be eating the food. He will not even pet me and tell me that, Vanessa, you know, just eat, you know, have a spoon. He will eat everything and look at me and laugh. Guys, I was going through things. I was starving. I was starved, cry. I'll be walking around, up and down, doing nothing, just looking for nothing. Touch flower, touch the wall, cry, come back, remember, cry. Nah, fam, don't do that. I would advise you not to do that. And my final breakup tendency, guys, like I did this particular one just once. After that, I vowed never to do it again in my life because it made no sense for me to come and kill myself because of somebody. So I was going through a rough patch, and I had a bright idea to get drunk. I've gotten drunk once in my life, and it was that day. I was just buying alcohol. I was drinking, listening to music, at the bottle, drink. I went home, sat on my bed, continued drinking. Before I knew it, it was like I was off. And the funny thing is, I was going through a rough patch with this guy. I actually called him. I called him and told him that I'm getting drunk and that I might not be responsible for my actions. That he should come to my house. This guy came to my house. I woke up. I remember waking up. I went to the door. I shut the door. I came back to my room and I passed out. I just woke up in the morning when I realized that my whole room was smelling alcohol. I was smelling alcohol. I had vomited. Sorry, TMI. I had literally messed up my room. And after that, I was like, hey, this is what people go through in the name of getting drunk. I was like, I will never do it for any other human being. And after that, no. Me and drinking to get drunk because of a man, nah. So yeah, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. This was actually quite a funny video to film. And I know that when I'm editing this video, I will definitely have a good laugh because it's like this is a lot of memories. Like I sit and I remember all this dumb stuff that I used to do, and thank God for growth. So like we've come from far. I'm telling you, we've come from far. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other particular video you'd like to see me do, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys and have a great week.